Family, when it comes to this issue of xenophobic in South Africa, it appears that the Ghana government is so serious about this whole thing. You know, in August, there's supposed to be a state visit by Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa. But as I'm talking to you right now, Ghana has declined the visit and they've extended it to further notice. They have not, put any date on board. But Ghana declined this state visit based on the fact that Ghanaians have been attacked and South Africa government is not doing anything about it. This particular visit by Ramaphosa is about the Ghana BI National Commission, which is supposed to happen in August. This meeting is supposed to be chaired by both presidents of both countries, Ghana and South Africa. But Ghana somehow decided that, look, this meeting, this visit, we are cancelling it until further notice. Let's first of all address the issue of xenophobic attack. Then we can handle this conversation, because if we meet right now, it is going to overshadow the xenophobic thing going on there. So we don't want to overshadow it. We want to be on the toe of this matter until this matter is done with, before if there should be any visit or not. Now, this particular visit is connected to the Ghana South Africa BI National Commission. Now, this Ghana South Africa BI National Commission is not just a normal, state visit, a normal conference or anything. No, this is the highest formal platform for cooperation between Ghana and South Africa. The highest, not one of the highest, but this is the highest. Ghana have to decline it. This meeting, or this Ghana South Africa BI Commission, it brings together both presidents. The ministers are involved. The senior government officials of both countries are involved. All this with the purpose to review their relationship and agree on new areas of cooperation and opportunity for their individual people. So it's just like upgrading their relationship in terms of new things that are going on. Let's cooperate and all that. That is just what it is. So the main objective of this planned meeting, which was cancelled by Ghana, it has 4 solid objectives. The first one is to expand trade and investment between Ghana and South Africa. Number 2, it is going to strengthen cooperation in security, defense, and law enforcement between the South Africa government and the Ghana government. Number 3 is about promoting collaboration in mining. That part, I'm coming there, right? That is one of the things, the reason why Cyril Ramaphosa is so interested in this, because their mining companies have been threatened here because of this xenophobic thing. So number 3 is about promoting collaboration in mining, energy, agriculture, transport, tourism, education, and health. The 4th one is also about reviewing the progress they have made so far on agreements signed by both countries and resolving any bilateral issues that they have, maybe where they have disagreement or any issues that are blockade. When it comes to bilateral agreement, they are going to talk about that and then handle it to smoothen their cooperation and their agreements together. Now, the commission, when you look at it, it's usually co-chaired by both presidents, the president of Ghana and the president of South Africa. It also includes ministers from various sectors attending this particular summit, if I should call it, or meeting, if I should call it like that. So the meetings are not held every year. This is not a meeting that they do every year, yearly, and then it will be happening. No, it happens periodically over the period. When they look at it, they'll say, okay, let's look at things and then smoothen our agreement, and then let's see some upgrade we can do when it comes to cooperation and all that. So periodically, this meeting is held to evaluate and launch new initiative between these two countries, South Africa and Ghana. So the previous section was hosted by South Africa in 2024, which is the last one before this one was cancelled. And Ghana was due to host the 3rd session in August 2026. But Ghana said, no, it is not going to happen this time. Hold on. We have a serious matter at hand. Your people buy my people in your country. Somebody died because of the carelessness and the reckless attitude of your people in your country. You are not taking even action. Some of them were harassed on the street. We have to come in and then take some people out. So your country has already given us, you are not welcome attitude already. Accepting you to come here and then we are going to co-host this thing and talk about this, it is not going to favor both of us, because the conversation will overshadow the topic at hand. Ghanaians want justice for this young man who is dead, and we want the issue of xenophobic to be dealt with. Now, when we did our protest, we raised the issue of mining, where we say Goldfield, which is a South Africa company, should vacate Ghana. All the mining operations should be handled by Ghanaian. Any Ghanaian who is eligible to handle it, have the capacity, should handle it. We didn't mention any particular Ghanaian, as some Ghanaians are pulling it out. Some of the Ghanaians are saying that Ibrahim Mahama give us money to protest and all that. Anyway, let's move forward. So,
God have mercy upon us.
The South Africa government, they have this attitude of protecting their people when things go wrong. Are you aware that this issue of the Ghanaian who died in South Africa government came out, and then the best they can tell us is that the man died because of extortion. It's not connected to the 30th June thing. But the man died on 30th June when this thing is going on. When your people are harassing people and all that. They are beating people on the street and looting shops and all that. So you can't, dodge this. This whole thing, you can see the government have hand in it. The government is supporting the people. The government is behind the people. That is why the people have the audacity to be doing what they're doing. I love the fact that Ghana take this step. The reason why I love this is that in the protest we did, in each time I spoke with the media and my video that were trending all over about this protest, where the speech I made, you will not hear a particular speech where in that speech I did not mention 1970, 1980. I mentioned in all the speech that I made that the time has come that just as during the apartheid regime, African leaders in the 1970s and 80s, African leaders came together and decided to take a decisive action against the then apartheid regime because diplomatic talk has failed, negotiation has failed. So they decided to take drastic measures, and it was supported by other international countries also. So African leaders came together and they threatened, they isolated the apartheid regime, the apartheid government, which was suffocating South Africans who are chasing their fellow black brothers out today. The African leaders came together and they took measures to isolate the South African government. Their business activities in every country, they are survivor, because the word survive on each other. Okay, we lean on each other. So nobody is trying to give them shoulder. So they are becoming isolated, and apartheid regime was taken out. The apartheid was brought to an end on paper, but on ground it is hidden in Orania right now and Cape Town. But let's move that aside. So that is the measures we are calling African leaders to take. And I'm happy that whenever things like this happen, Ghana seems to be the first to take this type of actions. And other African leaders need to come on board and then step in, because if we don't, the South Africa government will not take any action against its people. That is a fact. Because Ramaphosa said that the protest, the day that a Ghanaian citizen was spy in South Africa, when the president was asked about the protest, whether he was disappointed, he said, no, the protest was peaceful, and therefore he's not disappointed. The people exercised their right. But somebody died. He did not even mention that. When Ghana government raised that up, they tried to cover it up with another story that the person died out of extortion and all that. And I saw some people in the comment section, and they are saying that, and they are trying to justify the fact, they are trying to justify the killing of this Ghanaian in South Africa. It shocked me. In the comment section, people are trying to justify this. So it will not be the right thing to do that by this time Cyril Ramaphosa will come to Ghana looking at our faces when you refuse to correct your people. No, that cannot happen. And we are happy of the decision of the government of Ghana to cancel this very high level meeting right here. Uganda is repatriating its people from South Africa. Nigeria is repatriating its people from South Africa. Other countries are also, looking at repatriating their people from South Africa. South Africa, you are creating a space for other African countries to agitate and do the same thing. Then before we realize, the entire continent is going to fall into black against black. Divide and rule them is becoming something that is going to become normal if you don't deal with that situation in South Africa. The Dudula movement itself is even divided as we're speaking. Your leaders are fighting for position and power. who should be the face of the Dudula movement. Jacinta has been the face. This young man took the shine away from Jacinta, and she's bitter. Competition is now in the camp. You can see that it is not about fixing your country. It's about these two using you to drive, to influence. Wake up. That is all I can say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, family. See you in the next episode. Respect.